Have you ever wondered what men notice about you without you even realizing it? Trust me, it's not what you think. It's not about your makeup, your hairstyle, or even the outfit you spent hours picking out. In fact, the things men notice most are often the ones you least expect. In this video, we're diving into 10 subtle and unexpected things that men pick up on, little details that can leave a lasting impression. These aren't the cliche tips you've heard before. They're the quiet, unspoken observations that reveal so much more than you realize. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the smallest details can make the biggest impact. Ready to find out what's truly catching their attention? Let's get started. 1. The way you react to awkward situations. Men notice how you handle uncomfortable or awkward moments because these situations reveal your true character. Imagine you're on a date and the server accidentally spills a drink on the table. Do you laugh it off, help clean up, and reassure the server, or do you get annoyed and make a scene? The way you react in these moments says a lot about your confidence and emotional maturity. Grace under pressure is incredibly attractive. When you can stay composed and even find humor in an awkward situation, it shows that you're adaptable and don't let small hiccups ruin your mood. For men, this is a huge indicator of how you might handle bigger challenges down the line. A great example is a shared awkward silence. Instead of fidgeting nervously or forcing conversation, a confident woman might simply smile and say, "This silence isn't as awkward as it should be, huh?" That self-assuredness is magnetic. It tells him you're comfortable in your own skin, and that's something he won't forget. 2. The books or movies you mention. The media you consume, whether it's books, movies, or even podcasts, offers a glimpse into your personality. When you casually mention a favorite book or movie during a conversation, it's like opening a small window into your world. Men notice these details because they reveal your interests, values, and even your imagination. For instance, if you mention loving a classic novel like Pride and Prejudice or a thought-provoking film like Inception, it sparks curiosity. It shows that you're someone who appreciates depth, whether in storytelling, emotions, or ideas. Men are intrigued by the subtle hints about what captivates your mind. Sharing your favorite media can also lead to deeper conversations and connections, as it often reveals shared interests or opens the door to learning something new about each other. 3. How you pause before answering questions. Have you ever noticed how impactful a thoughtful pause can be? Men certainly do. When you take a moment to consider your response before answering a question, it's a subtle but powerful sign of intelligence and self-awareness. It shows that you're not impulsive, but rather someone who values thoughtful communication. This small action can convey that you're confident enough to take your time and not feel pressured to fill the silence immediately. For instance, imagine a man asking you about your favorite place to travel. Instead of blurting out the first destination that comes to mind, you pause, smile, and say, "That's a great question. Let me think. I'd have to say Paris because I'm fascinated by art and history." That brief pause not only adds weight to your words, but also makes your answer more intriguing and personal. It creates an aura of mystery and thoughtfulness, which men find incredibly attractive. In a world of rushed conversations, your ability to slow down and be deliberate stands out. 4. How you treat people who can't benefit you. One of the quickest ways men assess your character is by watching how you treat people who have nothing to offer you. It might be the way you speak to a server, how you greet a receptionist, or even how you interact with a stranger holding the door open. Small gestures like saying thank you or offering a kind smile go a long way. Kindness is incredibly attractive because it shows you're not just putting on a front for him, it's who you are. Men notice when a woman's compassion extends beyond her immediate circle. It gives them a glimpse into how you treat his friends, family, and even strangers in everyday life. For example, if you take a moment to genuinely thank a server for their hard work or help someone struggling with their bags, he'll see that you're thoughtful and empathetic. These moments of kindness might seem small, but they paint a powerful picture of the kind of partner you'd be. 5. The look in your eyes when you're listening. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication, and men notice the way you look at them when you're truly engaged. It's not just about maintaining eye contact, but the energy and warmth behind it. Are your eyes lighting up when he speaks? Are you leaning in slightly, showing genuine interest? These small cues speak volumes. For instance, if a man is sharing a story and sees that your eyes reflect curiosity or empathy, it makes him feel valued and understood. On the other hand, distracted or distant eyes can communicate disinterest. Men appreciate when you're fully present in a conversation, and they'll remember the way you made them feel seen and heard. The look in your eyes during these moments can create a deep emotional connection that words alone cannot achieve. 6. The tone of your voice when you're excited. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Men are particularly tuned into the tone of your voice when you're genuinely excited about something. Whether it's a higher pitch, a faster pace, or just an undeniable enthusiasm, your excitement is contagious. For instance, if you're sharing a story about something you're passionate about, like a hobby or a recent achievement, the way your voice lights up can be incredibly captivating. It's a sign that you're authentic and deeply invested in the things that matter to you. This level of passion and enthusiasm is magnetic because it shows that you're not afraid to express joy. Men are drawn to women who are in touch with their emotions, especially when those emotions are positive and uplifting. So the next time you're excited about something, don't hold back. He's listening. 7. The way you look at things you love. That dreamy gaze you give when you're admiring a beautiful sunset, cuddling your dog, or flipping through the pages of your favorite book. Men notice and find it incredibly endearing. It's not just about what you're looking at, but the emotion behind it. When your eyes soften and your face lights up with affection, it's a glimpse into your heart. It tells him what matters to you and reveals your ability to feel deeply. For example, if he catches you smiling at a child playing in the park or marveling at a piece of art, he'll see that you have a warm, compassionate side that values beauty and joy. This kind of unspoken vulnerability is rare, and is something men are naturally drawn to. It shows that you're not only in tune with your emotions, but also unafraid to let them show. 8. Your hand gestures while talking. Whether you realize it or not, your hands play a significant role in how you communicate, and men notice. The way you use hand gestures while telling a story or explaining something can reveal your confidence, energy, and personality. For example, if you're animated and expressive, it shows that you're passionate and fully engaged in the conversation. On the other hand, subtle, nervous movements like fiddling with your jewelry or adjusting your hair can be endearing because they show a hint of vulnerability. Men also pick up on how your hand gestures complement your words. When they align, it makes your communication more impactful and memorable. So don't be afraid to let your hands do some of the talking. It's another layer of expression that keeps him intrigued. 9. Your unique laugh. Your laugh is like your personal signature, completely unique and unforgettable. Men are naturally drawn to the sound of laughter, especially when it's genuine and full of joy. Whether your laugh is soft and melodic, loud and contagious, or even a little quirky, it's something that sticks in their memory. For example, let's say you're sharing a funny story at a gathering and your laugh bursts out in a way that's completely authentic. That sound becomes a marker of your happiness and energy, creating a positive association in his mind. Men notice when your laughter feels real, as opposed to forced or polite, because it's a reflection of your inner emotions. It's not just about the sound itself, but the way your face lights up, your body relaxes, and your energy fills the room. Laughter is magnetic, and a man will often find himself wanting to be the reason behind it. 10. The way you fidget. We all have little habits or movements that we do without even realizing it. Maybe you twirl your hair while you're deep in thought, adjust your jewelry when you're nervous, or tap your fingers when you're excited. Men often notice these subtle gestures, and while you might think they're insignificant, they can actually be incredibly endearing. Imagine a moment where you're sitting across from someone and you absentmindedly play with your necklace while chatting. To a man, these small actions can reveal your mood and even your personality. They're subtle signs of your authenticity and vulnerability. Men often find these quirks charming because they make you more relatable and human. These gestures may not be intentional, but they create a unique rhythm to your presence that leaves a lasting impression. So there you have it, 10 subtle and unexpected things men notice about women, and none of them require you to be someone you're not. If you found this surprising or relatable, Let me know which one resonated with you the most in the comments below. Thanks for watching.